Hey, Shalom Makim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. News in the gospel broadly from the stern of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. It's the Aki Mahalaya coming back with another lesson through his spirit. Lord's will to be edifying. It says the Simpsons predicting the futures of 2023, which we know the Simpsons doesn't predict a damn thing. It's all predictive programming because they put it in their shows, their globalist agenda. All right, basically Esau Edom playing prophet on left hand side. But it's a video that this guy was going into, and I'm not gonna play it because for the simple fact, he mentioned that the Icky Vicky in here, and Esau has been really acting flamboyant on these pages and whatnot. So, just for safety's sake, we're not going to play it. But basically, this guy was telling you don't run out and get these, because for the simple fact they're poisonous. Like today, September 18th through the 22nd, which is, I believe that's Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, no, the 22nd is Friday. So, what they're doing retrospectively is selling junior bacon cheeseburgers from Wendy for 1 cent. Or and they selling 52-cent burgers for McDonald's. Like, unfucking believable, man. All right, unbelievable. Doesn't make any sense. For one thing, things that's of a high commodity would never be that cheap. Okay, so we know that these corporations and that these fast food restaurants and these chains are pretty much led by the globalists or by the elites in these corporations. Big pharma and stuff like that, man. They have been incentivized to harm their foods, because we know that the foods that they're producing here in America is nothing but chemicals. Okay, they have some which is called food science, which food science takes on the derivatives of real food for the acquired taste, but it's not real. Like they have some shit like, let's say yellow number 5, for example, that can be used to taste like some type of let's just say like a lemon bicarbonate, something like that, or like lemon or a particular flavor. And I'm just using that as an example to show you how food science works. Okay, just because you have like a lemon Twinkie, or a cake or a cupcake or a hamburger, they mimic the taste, or they mimic the taste of that through the actual strains of the food, and then they put it into a chemically enhanced form and they put it in the food. And this is the reason why the foods are so addictive, the fast foods. Like no matter how much information comes out on McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, all these fast food restaurants, which we all ate them, we've all grew up on them, we've eaten them. Even in adult years, we've ate that shit because it's convenient, But you will ask yourself, why in the hell will people continue to go to these restaurants when the proven health effects of these fast food restaurants have been proven to kill people? That's why you got millions of people that die from fucking cancer every year, okay? Because they keep these places around. And then what happens is you get sick and you end up going to the hospital, and now you're making the hospitals rich. It's a repeated cycle of destruction, which is why we tell you that Babylon the Great is basically death, man. This is a death culture, and they try to mask by having a couple of friendly items. Oh, well, we have fruit oatmeal, we have apple slices, we have a lesser toxic option. But at the same time, the oils they're frying this shit in is killing you, man. So watch how many niggas today line up and get that goddamn 1 cent JBC, the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. And the crazy part about it is it's bacon. Okay, even bacon today, which is basically pork. Basically, that's still like $4 or $5 for a whole pack of bacon. So you want me to think that they can sell millions of pounds of beef with bacon for 1 cent? Like, get the fuck out of here. That don't make any goddamn sense, man. Like this guy said, he said basically they're taking 50-cent hamburgers and making you pay $10 for it. Now they want to give it to you for 1 cent and 52 cents. So you're going to see these drive-thrus packed today, man. I mean, literally from lined up because, the fact that they're using the fact that, well, we're under inflation. We want to help feed people. We want to do this and do that. Well, if you want to help feed people, then how about giving them the healthy options for free? You know what I'm saying? So this is all set up, man. You can't, you can't take it. You can't trust Esau. Okay, a goddamn dollar or a goddamn cent junior bacon cheeseburger. Now people gonna hear that and they gonna hop all on. Oh shit, bro, they got 1 cent hamburgers. Jake ain't gonna put 2 and 2 together and say, man, this man is trying to kill me. especially with this whole this new variant on the rise. And next month they already greenlit the juice. You know what I'm saying? And then October 4th they have what they call I believe it's like a FEMA drill when they're gonna test out the national FEMA emergencies through the frequencies on the phones. So expect October 4th, which may be a Tuesday if I'm not mistaken, for alerts to come to your phone. And there's been certain speculations out there too that people that there may emit some type of frequency in the air. You know, so who knows what's gonna happen. And also yesterday and like over the past week or so, I don't know if brothers been noticing, but it's been like a weird smog or like a fog or like a chemical that's been sprayed over the fucking atmosphere, man. You know, like one thing about it, when you have fires and stuff like that, okay, that's one thing for poor weather quality. But when you have 72, 73 degree temperatures and humidity is less than 50%, ain't no way in hell you should have some type of haze in the air. Okay, that air is supposed to be as pure as day. But yet yesterday when I was out doing my errands and stuff like that, beautiful day. I want to say at the highest was probably like 83. Okay, it wasn't humid, it wasn't hot, it wasn't too cold. A completely sunny day, but yet it looks like nothing but fog outside. So they're emitting these frequencies, okay, and to the earth, and people are gonna be caught off guard by it, man. This is why we say, man, you got to keep your Hawashim shot first, because people are getting ready to start dying by the millions. You see? But anyway, let's get a couple of precepts, because that's wicked. You selling a goddamn cheeseburger for 1 cent. Get the fuck out of here, man. I refuse to believe that. You know, now I remember they've done this before. They had 52-cent cheeseburgers years ago. This was probably before I came into the truth, you know. This was probably like early 2000s. And I'm sure they've done it over the course of time too, but I didn't pay attention to it because I don't really deal with that fast food shit like that no more. It's very seldomly I go there and get something to eat. Or if I do something of fast food value, it's going to be like quality foods, man. You know what I'm saying? Something that's like high quality. You know, like if I go get a burger or something, it'll be from like Five Guys or Culver's, and even that's not even good. Okay, that's not even really the best shit, but I'd rather eat a Culver's burger or a Five Guys burger before I eat from Wendy's any damn day. You know, I remember one time I ate Wendy's, man, I felt sick as a damn that threw up, man. How disgusting it is. You know, this is not the same food that we had back in the 90s. Yeah, sure, McDonald's was never a healthy option, or Wendy's was never a healthy option, but the burgers from the 90s compared to today, they're two different burgers, man. At least back in the 90s and 80s and 70s, when you went to these fast food establishments, you was able to get some type of protein, some type of nutrient from the damn meat. Now you ain't getting nothing but motherfucking chemicals, man. I wonder why your body is getting ready to just collapse from beneath you. You know, and this is what happens when you're under the devil. All right, so this is the book of Job 9:24. It says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right, it says he covered the faces of the judge. Thereof, if not, then where and who is he? Okay, but it says the wicked. As we know that the wicked is Esau, Edom, according to the scriptures. The devil that the Bible talks about. Okay, and if Jake can't see it, then hey, it's because you don't want to see it. Okay, because Esau, Edom has done everything in his power to merit himself being the devil that the Bible talks about. Okay, I don't give a damn what anybody say. That's why it says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, because this is his rulership. Okay, he's chose to well, it's really the Most High, but you know, he's pretty much allowed himself to have a wicked rulership based on wickedness and fraud, and the Most High is getting ready to destroy him. Okay, because for the simple fact of the evil that he's brought forth. All right, so this is the book of Psalms 52, and I'm gonna start at verses 52, and I'm gonna start at verses 2. It says, thy tongue devises mischiefs like a sharp razor working deceitfully. So, like, if you see this video here, and I'm not going to play it because he mentioned the icky word, but basically he was going into, like, you think that these CEOs sat around the table and said, well, look, we want to feed Americans? Hell no. They getting incentivized off this shit. They're getting bonuses off this. You see, they're getting bonuses off providing this poisonous meat, this cancerous meat to people. Because basically this guy, Kill Gates, has the go-ahead to pretty much take over the farms. He's bought up a lot of farmland, okay? And basically they allowed him to spread his poison, which Bill Gates is he's just a fall guy, man. Okay, they're just using his face to push this. But overall, Bill Gates is nothing but a puppet. Okay, he didn't come up with this whole evil scheme of tyranny. Just building. No, man, the Rothschilds are behind this. The Rockefellers. You know what I'm saying? You're a global elites. They're the ones behind this. Okay, not no goddamn Bill Gates. Though he's part of it. You know, he's with the agenda. But overall, he's not the one that came up with the diabolical master plan as to putting lab-grown meat in your stores and your children's schools and your restaurants. That wasn't his idea. The elites used him to push that because he's not that. He's far. He's not that goddamn pristine. Okay, he's farly too inadequate to come up with a scheme like that. So he's being used. Same thing with Cotton Swab. Yeah, they're a bunch of evil satanic men, but Cotton Swab is even a goddamn face of a fall guy, man. Because the average people will swab. But what about the Rockefellers? What about the Rothschild? What about the DuPonts and so forth? What about the elites, the ones that you don't see walking around? These are the men like the Sacklers, man. Those men that conjured, those were actually Amalekite families. All right, went back to the line of Amalek, which is the chief house of Esau. You see, next precept, matter of fact, Usalaki, going back here, Psalms 52:2. It says, thy tongue deviseth mischiefs like a sharp razor working deceitfully. And it's all deceit. Okay, because like I said, their thing is not to feed the Americans, man. You know, like I was driving past the park, man. I seen a park full of homeless because sometimes you have people that come out, like the trucks and the vendors, they'll come out and give out free food to the homeless to feed the homeless. I seen a park full of homeless people. You know, so if Esau really wanted to help the homeless, he would put them in homes, nice homes. He would give them food. He would give them adequate paying jobs, etc., to help them get their life back in order. But instead, he wants to send billions of dollars to Ukraine to fund a war that they started based on bioweapons and to keep himself out of hot water versus feeding his people. So you can't believe, so they ain't helping you, man. You know, and like I said, you run your ass out there and get your ass a fucking 52-cent McChicken if you want to. And watch what kind of health problems you're going to have down the line. Because like I said, I believe that meat is highly tainted and toxic. All right, straight up, man. So, brothers, stay away from them goddamn establishments, man. You know, if your kids need food, and hey, man, ask for help. But it says, thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness, man. Okay, right. And he's lying. He loved evil because it's in his nature. Like the scriptures say, the spirit in him is not upright. And it says, and thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. Right, because he's a liar. And that's why the scriptures say he should be caught up by his own counsel, his own wickedness, his own devices. Because not only is Jake is going to go out there and flock to McDonald's or Wendy's. Because Wendy's going to make a lot of money today. But over the next 4 days. But Esau is falling for this shit too. Because believe it or not, Edomites eat just as much as fast food as Jake. Like it amazes me on how many people go to them goddamn places and get food. And don't get it twisted. I've been there. I've gotten food. I went to KFC or Popeyes and got, had a chicken demon on me, man. I didn't feel like spending some real money to make some real chicken, man. I went to Popeyes, man, and got something small and ate that shit. It was good, but it's chemicals. You see, so hey, I'm not being a hypocrite. We've done it before, but we're doing better. We're taking care of ourselves. Now, like I said, times fall hard, then, brothers do what they got to do. But, hey, 52-cent cheeseburger? Nah, I'm cool on that, bro. But anyway, it says, the Most High shall likewise destroy thee forever, and he should take thee away and pluck thee out of the dwelling place and root thee out of the land of the living. And the righteous shall also see and shall fear and shall laugh at him, right? And this is why we laugh when you Edomites get judged, man. Okay, because like I said, there's no way in hell that you're putting that much hell on people, man. All because you feel like you're obligated to do so. You see? 1 second. What the hell call me? 1 second. I lost my train of thought. Slacky on my work phone. But anyway, next precept, Sirach 12:10. It says, never trust thy enemy, for it's like his iron worship, so is his wickedness. Okay, you can't trust E. Like I said, they're not going to give you a 52-cent cheeseburger because they feel good. Now, if he wanted to be generous, then tell him to give you a 52-cent cheeseburger from a real establishment, from real cow. Let him kill a cow, you know what I'm saying, and cook it up on the spot, clean it, skin it, whatever you got to do, drain the blood, separate the organs, and let him get you a nice slab of beef and fry it up before you and sell it to you for 52 cents. Then I'm like, all right, but he ain't gonna do that because that's not in his nature. But it says, though he humbled himself and go crouching, yet take good heed of and beware of him. And thou should be unto him as thou hast wiped the looking glass. And thou should know that his rust have not been all the way wiped away. Okay, so you can't trust this. Like the scriptures say that we should eat our bread defiled among the Gentiles. Well, this is some defiled shit if I ever known it. But anyway, man, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. And with that, Shalom and the Baba Ball. Shalom.
If you want cheap food, mark your calendars because Wendy's will be offering a 1 cent junior bacon cheeseburgers in their app starting on September 18 up to September 22.